You see, we got it back just in the nick of time. As you can see, it's cloudy, about to rain. Luckily, we got it back in time. You know, it is what it is. We're back. Car is back. You know, gonna wait till the title get in and then, you know, send it to the salvage yard, you know. But hey, it is what it is. Let me get the key to this Pontiac, let this window up, let all these windows up. Dealing with these lemons. Thank you. First off, you know how we always start the week off. I want to thank everybody who subscribed over the weekend. Also want to thank the new members who signed up to the Patreon. I appreciate you guys, all your love and support, and all your questions you guys got the answers. So, you know, I appreciate that. You know, if you haven't already, you know, the link for my Patreon will be in the description. You know, it's just exclusive content and more access to me that you're going to be available to. And, you know, whatever day people on my Patreon ask for, that's what comes next. So, you know, the guy on my Patreon, he just asked about some Texas videos. I dropped some, but I'll drop some more about the Texas dealer's license, and I'll be dropping exclusive rights to that just on my Patreon. Because my uncle and cousin owns car lots in Texas, so I'll have them drop some information that'll be exclusively for you guys to mention on the Patreon. So appreciate you guys. Let's get to it. Sometimes that's why you take a chance on the pushing, man. You pay $200. You know, they pushed it over here. You know, it was a car that I paid $200 for, man. You know, I was like, take the chance. Sometimes, you know, when a car is cheap, you know, you sometimes just take the chance, you know, especially when they just have like stuff like this rolling on it. Hood won't pop open. I mean, it came from a big dealership, so obviously they had to drive it in, but, you know, some lights was left on and the hood wasn't popped. So, you know, but, I mean, the hood actually does pop, but, you know, the people didn't want to deal with it because, you know, you see, this is how they got it rigged up to pop the hood. So, you know, if you never had the hood open, then you wouldn't know. But you know, on these cars, all you gotta do is reach your hand up underneath there and pop the hood yourself. So, you know, sometimes you take a chance on a car. You know, if you can, you know, it's $200, so you can't really go wrong. You know, if it's $200, you know, you junk it. You know, you at least get $150 back, so you only lose a little bit. But, you know, we got some good tires. Interior's fairly clean, you know. Got a nice little radio, air blowing. So, hey, you know, let's get it on the road. You know, get it on the road, get it up to speed and see what it does. See how she shifts and everything. But, you know, worst case scenario, you know, I'll take a little loss, but see. We got some good size 14 tires on there, so even if it's not no good, I can take those 14 tires off and put it on my other little car. So hey, you know, sometimes, you know, if a car is getting pushed to the auction, just take a chance. You never know. Never know. I always take, you know, because I mean, it doesn't really matter like when you're in the car business. I mean, every car you buy, most of the time is going to be a gamble because one day it can be good, the next day it can be completely bad. You know. That's what happens when you buy used cars. But, you know, let's get to the office, sit down and talk to you guys a little bit more about some stuff and go on from there. Let's get it. What didn't happen? We was cruising. What didn't happen on us? Let's go see what happened. We was cruising. We got all the way down here on 44th Street. Got about a block away from the line. See what didn't happened on us. You was cruising, what happened?
I don't know. I think it started, the temperature hand just went a little past half.
Went a little bit past half?
Yeah. It started tripping.
It started tripping. Nah, the hood didn't pop. Nah, the hood didn't pop. Seemed like you was cruising for a minute.
Yeah, it was going good.
Yeah, it was going good. Now let's see what's going on. See guys, this right here is what, like, you know, it's a good little running, it was running good, but you know, you're gonna fix the problems on it. This is a car right here that, you know, this is one of these cars that I'll make $500 off of. These are like one of those $500 cars. You buy it cheap, you know, put a little money into it, you know, fix the little minor problems. Obviously it was running good, so it's probably something simple. You know, put, you know, maybe $50, $100 into it. You You know, now, or maybe $100. Now you got $800 into it. I mean, now you got $300 into it, sell it for $800, make somebody a good little running car. But let's get to it and let's see what's going on. Let's go. Got my little Ford Escort, drove that one back here. It made it here fine. Got the Blazer, Trailblazer, made it here fine. Got to get it all cleaned up eventually. Get it cleaned up here in a second. Get a mirror for it as well. But you know, those two cars made it back, but the third one didn't. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, let's go get one of these cars. Oh man. It is what it is, you know. Better luck next time, you know. Get it. Look like this one's over with. I guess we park it in the spot, find something to tow it back to the lot, and you know, guess I'll give me a couple tires off of it. I guess I got a couple tires. I guess I got 2 tires. I mean, it is what it is, you know. Hey, you know, take the chance, you know. Seemed like it was good, but as you can see, like but y'all probably can't see that though, but it started pushing the water right there. So obviously the person who owned it before either, you know, drove it while it was hot and the head gasket cracked or blown. But it is what it is, you know. I give me some tires off of here, junk it. So it didn't really take too big of a loss. So it is what it is, you know. But hey, you know, you can't win on every car, you know. Took the chance, you know, it was a cheap car, so took the chance. But hey, you know, it's $200, you know, sell it to the salvage yard. Okay, Q will probably give me about $100. Hopefully they give me $100. They might not, you know, they might give me $110, you know, get some tires off of that junk, it lose about $150. But you know, just make it up on the next car, and you know, it is what it is. On to the next. See what it is. Pushing cars, man. The part of the business that I hate doing. That's why I hate that my 2-wheel dolly got stolen, you know. I hate that my 2-wheel dolly got stolen, you know, so that's why you get stuck in these situations where you gotta push cars. But hey man, it's the fun part of the business, man. You gotta laugh and joke and have fun with these cars, you know. You know, like I said, you can't win on every car. You know, at first I thought it was a win, but sometimes it happens like that. You know, you think a car is a win, and then, you know, you start driving it back, and, you know, it ended up not being a win. But hey, it is what it is. You know, nothing you can do about it. You know, take your losses with your wins. Just try to minimize your losses as much as you can. You know, try to win more than you lose. You know, it's like I said, it's the car business. You can't win on every car, so don't get in here and expect like, oh yeah, I'm gonna win on every car. It's just not gonna happen. Oh, long day. As you can see, the weather's getting bad. You know, here in Oklahoma we get that bad weather, so it's about to rain, and it says the possibility of some hail. So, you know, I don't think anybody's coming to buy a car today, so I'm about to get up here and go home and make sure I'm safe and make sure my kids are safe. So I'm out. I'll see you guys at tomorrow's video. Appreciate your love and support. Peace.